Excuse me, but whose birthday is it today? Ah, that's right, it's mine. And not just any birthday, it's my 27th, and baby, I'm not just celebrating another year older, I'm celebrating a whole new woman that I've become. So buckle up, besties, because we are doing a Get Ready With Me birthday edition, but it's not just any glam, because I will be sharing with you 27 things I let go of before turning 27 to glow up like never before. Trust me, these aren't just glow up tips, these are deep, personal, soul-lifting kind of things that got me from doubting myself to walking into rooms like I owned that place. So grab your coffee, matcha, wine, green juice, or whatever comfy drink you want, or whatever makes you feel like that girl, because we are getting into the kind of birthday prep that starts with a glam but ends with a whole new mindset. But before we begin, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Nisha, and if you'd love to join me on this journey where we transform ourselves for the better, then subscribe and stick along. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Out of Niche with Nisha for more content to level up your life. Here are 27 things I let go of by the age of 27, and trust me, letting go never looked this good.
The first one is negative thinking. I used to prepare myself for disappointment as a form of protection, but in reality, it just kept me living in fear and scarcity. I finally learned to expect good things, not because life is perfect, but because I've decided I deserve peace, joy, and abundance. Second, self-doubt. Self-doubt whispered that I wasn't ready, smart, or worthy enough. It made me shrink my dreams and hesitate to show up as my full self. Now, I trust that I'm capable even when it feels scary, and that belief alone has opened many doors. Third, laziness masquerading as rest. I would often convince myself that binging shows for 10 hours straight was self-care, when it was actually avoidance. Real rest is intentional and rejuvenating, not numbing. I've since created balance with my routines that let me thrive without burnout. Fourth is the imposter syndrome. I would enter rooms and feel like I didn't belong, even when I had every reason to be there. I kept questioning if I was enough every single time, but I've finally accepted that I am, not because someone gave me permission, but because I showed up anyway. Fifth, past versions of me that don't serve me anymore. We evolve, okay? And not every version of ourselves is meant to come along for the whole journey. I had to let go of the people-pleasing, self-sabotaging versions of me that was built for survival and not success. I honor her, but she doesn't run the show anymore. Sixth, obsessing about being liked by others. I used to exhaust myself trying to be likable, changing my tone, my appearance, and even my opinions just to be accepted by others. But approval from others is fleeting. Remember that. What really matters is liking myself. That's the glow that lasts forever. The seventh one I let go of was caring what people think about everything I did. I literally used to analyze every move through the lens of others' judgment. From my laughter to my lipstick shade, I was constantly self-censoring. Now I dress, I speak, and I live in a way that pleases me and me alone. The eighth one I let go of was people-pleasing. I mistook being nice for being self-sacrificing, okay? That was my greatest mistake. Saying yes when I actually wanted to say no left me feeling drained, resentful, and out of alignment. Now, I protect my energy fiercely because saying no is an act of self-respect. The ninth one I let go of is dressing humble to make others feel comfortable. Literally, I used to dim my shine so others don't feel insecure. But not anymore. I walk into the room like it's my runway. Style is self-expression, okay? It's not a social compromise. The 10th one was picking at every flaw in the mirror. I used to stare into the mirror and point out everything wrong. Every mark, every fold, every line, every scar, every acne. But now, I make it a point to see beauty first, because the way you talk to yourself becomes your reality. That's it. 11th one, not trusting my intuition. Even when my gut screamed, I used to override it with logic or other people's opinions. That usually led to regret, literally. Now, if it doesn't feel aligned, I walk away. No second guessing, no second chances, no second thoughts. The 12th one was overeating to numb my emotions. Food became my comfort when I couldn't express how I felt. I used to stuff down what actually needed to be released. Ever since, I've learned to feel everything instead of raiding the pantry at 2 a.m. The 13th one was consuming too much social media. Mindless scrolling robbed me of peace, clarity, and time. I used to compare my behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel every single time I opened Instagram. And now I create instead of consuming content. I create with intention and I protect my digital space like I do my physical one. The 14th one was obsessing over every single trend on social media. I would literally chase whatever was hot, even if it didn't reflect me. But copying the crowd makes you blend in, right? And why would I want to blend in? Owning up your originality makes you magnetic. It makes you authentic. I now honor my unique style and rhythm unapologetically. The 15th one I let go of is competing with people I didn't even know. I saw other women as threats instead of mirrors. I would secretly compare my looks, my body shape, and my wins with other people, but I finally understood that someone else's glow doesn't dim mine. In fact, it just adds up to the light. The 16th one was trusting anyone just because we had a conversation. Not everyone who smiles at you has good intentions. Just remember that. I used to share too much too soon and regret it later. Now, I believe in earned access. If someone needs access to my life, to my stories, they better earn it, because energy is privilege. The 17th one is judging people based on their appearance. I have been both underestimated and overestimated based on how I looked. And I've done the same to others as well. Beauty is so much deeper than what the eye can see, okay? Now I focus on energy and not the outer packaging. The 18th one is oversharing with colleagues. I once mistook office gossip and lunch breaks for literal real friendships, okay? But not everyone at work has your back. Some are just collecting information. Some are just literally looking for gossip from your mouth. I have learned to keep my personal life sacred. Now, I'm that mystery girl at my workplace. The 19th one I let go of was just saving and not investing. I was scared of money and only focused on saving every penny. But money needs movement to grow. Remember that. I have since started investing in myself, my future, and my dreams because that's what builds freedom. The 20th one was hating my wavy to curly hair. For so long, I tried to fix my hair into straight lines and sleek ponytails. But my curls are part of my story. They're wild, free, and full of life. Why should I ever hide them? Now, I love them. I nourish them instead of hiding them. The 21st one is ignoring my emotions. I used to push my feelings down because I thought being strong meant showing nothing. But strength is feeling and healing. Now I give myself full permission to feel it all, however I want to. The 22nd one is staying silent when I actually need to speak up. I silenced myself to avoid conflict or rejection, often swallowing words that needed to be said. That silence cost me my voice and my peace. And now I speak truthfully, even if my voice gets shaky. The 23rd one I let go of was over explaining everything to everyone. I used to justify every decision, every boundary, and every preference like I owed the world an explanation. But no, I don't want to, and that's not for me, are full sentences, okay? I have let go of the need to overprove myself and my worth to people. The 24th one is trying to make people understand me. I wasted years explaining myself to people who were never trying to understand it at the first place. If someone wants to get you, they will, okay? If they wanted, they would. I've stopped translating my soul for those who speak ego.
I had to pause the voiceover because I just wanted to share that I got my first MAC lipstick. It has been in my bucket list for a long time, and I finally got myself the perfect red lipstick that I could ever find in my entire life. It's Macximal Sleek Satin Lipstick in the shade Dubonnet. I guess I'm pronouncing that right. That's the lipstick, literally the perfect shade, the perfect red shade that I could ever get.
The 25th one was hiding my achievements to avoid jealousy. I would minimize my success to avoid making others feel uncomfortable. But why should I ever shrink myself for someone else's insecurity? Now I celebrate my wins loudly because my wins inspire more than they intimidate. The 26th one was not loving myself out loud. Self-love used to be a quiet thing, whispered in the mirror, written in my secret journals, but now it's visible. I love myself boldly, out loud, every single day, and that's what makes my glow permanent. And the 27th thing that I let go of was begging people to see my worth. In fact, this was the hardest one to let go of. I used to bend over backwards, overgiving, overperforming, and overcompensating, hoping someone would finally say, "You're enough." But now I've realized that the only validation that matters is mine. I'm already enough, and I will never, ever beg for anyone to recognize what's already divine.
Oh my god. I love how this look turned out, much better than how I imagined it to be. I got this handbag just for the sake of this dress, and I'm so glad that I did because look at it, it goes so well together. Okay, I can't wait to go out and smash this birthday like never before. But before I go, I just wanted to thank all of you guys so much for always supporting me and sticking with me through the whole of last year. I can't believe that it's been 1 year since I started this channel, and I can't wait to create more and more inspiring content for you guys. Thanks to every one of you once again. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, I love you all. Bye.